All right. Welcome. Today it is my pleasure to welcome to the Kingdom Kids stage Mr. Joshua Stryker. Mr. Stryker, we're not seeing you. So, Mr. Stryker, I understand that this is your football name. Why do you want to be known as Joshua Stryker?
Because I strike.
I'm sorry?
Because I strike.
All right, because you strike. Okay. So just so that our audience knows a little bit more about you, Joshua Stryker is an upcoming footballer with a love for music. Is that so?
Yes.
And he is well loved among his friends. And he only just experienced a milestone today. Didn't you, Mr. Stryker? What was that milestone that you experienced today?
Milestone.
I'm sorry?
Milestone.
Yes, something great happened to you today. What was that?
My teeth fell out.
Oh no, you lost a tooth.
Yes.
Can you show us? Oh yes, I see. Oh dear. How was it? Was it painful?
No.
Okay, great. So, Mr. Stryker, I'm going to ask you a few questions. If you were Prime Minister, the Prime Minister of Jamaica, what would you do?
I will just work in the district where I work.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
I will just
You would do what?
I will work where
You'd work well. So there's a lot of things going on in our country today. We have crime and violence. We have people doing a lot of bad things. What would you do if you were prime minister and you could change all that?
I do not know really.
I'm sorry?
I do not know.
You don't know. Okay, that's fine. All right. So if you had superpowers, which superhero would you be? And what superpowers would you have?
Maybe Spider-Man.
Who?
Spider-Man.
Iron Man? Oh, okay. And why do you want to be Iron Man?
Because he can fly.
No, because he can fly. Oh, so you like flying?
Yes.
Okay. So let me ask you a question. Do you have stuffed animals?
Stuffed animals?
Yes, stuffed toys like a bear or a dog or a cat. Do you have any of those?
Well, I don't have a dog, but I do have a cat and a horse and a pig and a ram and a cow and
Okay. So if your stuffed animals could talk, what would they say to you?
I don't know. The animals can't talk.
I'm sorry?
Animals can't talk.
Oh, stuffed animals can't talk. I know, but if they could, what would they say?
Animals can't talk in real life. What did you say?
Oh, it's a very rainy day. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so, all right, so let's move on to our other question. Who is your favorite person in the Bible?
My favorite person in the Bible is is David
Ah, David. Why? Why is David your favorite?
because he was doing a battle with a giant. He was he was he was doing a battle.
Oh, because he was in a battle?
Yes, with a
You
giant.
like to be in battles?
Yes,
Really? You like to fight?
yes.
But kingdom kids don't fight.
Hmm.
Oh, you mean play fighting?
No real fight.
Real fight. Have you ever been in a real fight before?
Hmm. Yes,
Oh, with who?
there was a 10 years old or 6 years
You have to
old.
speak loudly because it's very rainy, so I can hardly hear you.
Like a 6 years old was wouldn't let me go, and
Yeah. Uh-huh.
he was biting me, and then I
He was
bite him.
biting you?
Yes, and then I bite him back.
Which boy is that? Do you remember his name?
No,
Oh, when did this happen?
when I was at church.
Oh, oh dear. Okay, when you were at church. Okay, so you bit him back at church.
What did you say?
Okay, well I guess these things happen, you know. Bad things do happen at church sometimes, right?
Yes,
Yeah, but we have to ensure that we ask the Lord to forgive us when we do these things.
yes.
What makes you happy?
New toys,
Oh, okay. What else?
new toys, and new toys, and
New toys. Just new toys.
no, new toys and happy songs.
And what?
Happy songs like Jerusalem.
Oh, you like the Jerusalem song. You know to the Jerusalem dance?
Yes.
Okay, well, another time I'll ask you to demonstrate for us. So, if you had a pet, what would you call the pet?
A puppy.
Okay, if you had a pet, you would choose a puppy. What would you call the puppy? What name would you give him?
Striker, like just a striker.
You call him your name?
Yes.
So how would your mommy know the difference? When your mommy says Joshua Striker, and the puppy comes running up to her. Huh? You can't call your puppy the same name. How would you know when it's you the mommy is talking to and not the puppy?
No. I'm going to say, Mommy, this striker, that's a strike.
Oh, so the puppy is called Striker, but you are Joshua Striker.
Yes.
Oh, I see. I understand. So, what makes you laugh?
Funny videos.
Funny videos. Anything else?
No.
Okay. So, I want you to pretend that you are a chef and you can cook very well. What would you cook?
I will cook. I will cook some. I'll cook some donuts and some.
Some
No,
donuts?
I will cook fish and carrot and sweet potato.
Really? Wow, your mom would be very happy to hear that. So that's what you would cook.
Yes.
And if you had a restaurant, what would you serve in your restaurant?
I'll serve the food that I made.
Oh, like what?
Like what I just said a while ago.
Okay, like the fish and vegetables. So I understand that you're an only child, right? You don't have any siblings. You don't have any sisters or brothers.
No.
If you had a sister, what would her name be?
Her name is Ari.
Ari?
Yes.
Okay. And if you had a brother, what would his name be? Oh, you're thinking long and hard about that one.
Sia.
What?
Sia.
What would your brother's name be?
Xander.
Janga? Did you say Janga?
Xander.
Oh, Xander. Okay, you like that name?
Yes. Any name God called.
Okay. All right, so let's pretend that you are grown up and you are getting married. What are you going to say to your bride?
I love all of you.
I love all of you. Wow, that's amazing. You're beyond your years. So tell me, if let's say you had magic powers,
What?
yes, and you could live anywhere in the world, where would you live?
I will live in a tent.
A tent. Where would a tent be? In which country?
Not in a country, no, but in the wilderness, in the forest.
And where? In the?
Forest.
Oh, in the forest. You want to live in the forest?
Yes.
With all the wild animals?
Yes.
The snakes?
Yes.
And the bears? You're not,
Yes.
you wouldn't be scared? Are you sure you wouldn't be scared?
Yes.
Okay. You
I'll
are a
put
brave.
country. I'll put them to other countries.
You'd put them in another country?
Yes. The people and I'm gonna put all of the other animals, and then they're gonna kill the people.
Kill who?
The people. The animals are gonna kill them.
You want the animals to kill the people?
No, that's so that I can be safe.
You can what?
So if there was no animals in Kenya, I'll put all of those animals in Kenya.
In Kenya?
Yes.
Okay.
If there was
Hmm.
no animals.
Okay. I don't understand though. Why would you put all the animals in Kenya?
Because so that the animals can, so that the people can use them.
Oh, the people can use the animals.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So let's imagine. Use your imagination, right?
Yes.
Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Let's imagine that Jesus is sitting right in front of you, the Son of God. What would you say to him?
Yes. I'll ask Jesus, Jesus, why are you sitting in front of me?
That's what you would say to Jesus? You wouldn't have any other questions to ask him?
No.
You wouldn't want to know how come he walked on water? You wouldn't want to know why he died on the cross? You wouldn't want to know any of those things?
And I know he died on the cross because he wanted to die for our sins.
Oh, so he died on the cross. So you already know that. So you wouldn't ask him that he died on the cross for our sins. So you wouldn't want to ask him that. So you wouldn't want to ask him about heaven?
I will, but I will ask him, Jesus, how could you walk on water and now you're sitting in front of me?
Oh, but remember, when he was on earth, he walked on water and then he died and then he rose from the dead and then he went to heaven.
Yeah.
And so, and remember, Jesus is the Son of God. So he can do anything. He can go anywhere as the Son of God because he has a lot of power. He has more power than a superhero. Do you know that? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, he does. Have you ever asked Jesus to live inside your heart before?
Well, I prayed.
I can't see you.
Let's sit in the pillow that was
Okay. Okay, you're falling off your pillow. Okay.
Yeah.
So have you ever asked Jesus to live inside your heart before?
Well, the last time I prayed,
Mm-hmm.
let's pray.
Hmm?
I just prayed the last time.
Okay, but did you ask Jesus to come inside your heart and live on the inside
Yes.
and to be your Lord and Savior?
Yes.
You did?
Yes.
When did you do that?
Huh? What
When
did
did
you
you
say?
when did you do that?
so that he could live in my heart.
Yes.
And just that. That's
Okay. All right.
all.
So, Joshua Striker, do you have any questions for me?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
if you if you were president of the UK, what would you do?
The president of the UK. Well, the first thing that I would do is to ensure that all the people who are sick with the coronavirus have the right medication and that they're being taken care of. I would ensure that all the poor people are not being taken advantage of, but they will be living in houses and not on the streets. I would ensure that Black people, there are rules to ensure that Black people are not discriminated against. Do you know what that word means?
No.
Okay, that's a big word. Discrimination means that people look at you and they judge you because of the color of your skin. So I would ensure that that doesn't happen, and that every individual, including Black people, can get jobs if they need to get jobs. So that is what I would do if I was the Prime Minister of the UK. Do you want to ask me any more questions? So what do you want to talk about today?
Nothing.
Nothing else?
No.
Did you enjoy your time with me today?
Yes.
Okay. Any final words? Let's imagine that all the children are watching this. All the 5-year-olds at your school are watching this. What advice would you give to your 5-year-old friends?
I don't really know.
Let's imagine that they haven't had their first tooth come out yet. What would you tell them about the experience? If they're scared, what would you say to them? If they're scared about losing their tooth, what would you say to them?
Don't worry, the Lord is with you.
Ah, wonderful words on which to end our interview. Don't worry, the Lord is with you. Thank you so much, Joshua Striker. It has been my pleasure to sit with you today and just to talk about life. Right? Thank you for joining me today.
Thank you for joining me today. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.